Welcome to Jon Tales. A woman is walking home alone late at night when she hears someone desperately begging for help from inside a van. Thinking someone is in danger, she takes a closer look. But the moment she looks inside, she realizes she has made a terrible mistake. Because the person crying for help was never the victim. This is Midnight, one of the most intense Korean thriller movies ever made. Let's get into the story. It's late at night and a young woman finally leaves work after putting in extra hours. Some guys grab the taxi she was about to take, so now she has no choice but to walk home alone. The road is dark and quiet. A van pulls up next to her and the driver, a man named Dushik, offers her a ride. She refuses. She's not about to get into a stranger's car. But as she keeps walking, she hears strange noises behind her. She turns around and sees the van door open, and inside, someone is crying and begging for help. Curious, she steps closer and looks inside. Instead of a person in trouble, she finds a pile of clothes and the body of a dead man. The cries were coming from Dushik, who was faking it. Before she can run, he grabs her, drags her into the van and kills her. Later, after cleaning himself up and calling 911, Dushik acts like a traumatized witness when two police officers show up. He points to where he left the bodies and claims he found them by accident, saying he saw a group of workers stab the woman. The cops believe him. A few days later, Kyung-mi is at her customer service job. She's deaf, so she handles video calls with other deaf or mute customers using sign language. Like any other job, she deals with rude people who curse at her and flip her off. After work, she goes to a company dinner, even though she can't join the conversations. The men at the table talk dirty about her, thinking she can't hear them, but Kyung-mi can read lips. So she signs back a bunch of insults, making them think she's complimenting them. Afterward, she picks up her deaf mother from her tailor shop. Her mom narrowly avoids getting hit by a bike because Kyung-mi's car has a sound sensor that alerts her. Her mother is overjoyed because she got paid well this month, and now they can finally take that beach vacation they've been dreaming about. Elsewhere, a young woman named Seo-young is getting ready to go out. Her brother Jong-tak is overly protective since their parents died. They argue about her outfit and how late she's staying out. She promises to be good, but later that night, she ignores her brother's texts, doesn't answer her phone, and stays out way past her curfew. Worried, Jong-tak goes out to find her. Meanwhile, Dushik is hunting again. He spots Kyung-mi dropping her mom off near a security post while looking for parking, and he decides to go after her. But then Seo-young walks by, and Dushik changes his target. He runs up, grabs her, and drags her into the dark. Her mother doesn't notice because she's walking the other way and can't hear anything. Just as Dushik is about to move on to the mother, his plans get interrupted. First, Jong-tak shows up asking if the mother has seen his sister. She says no, and he leaves. Then Kyung-mi returns from parking. As she walks toward her mom, she notices a white shoe slide out from a dark alley, followed by another. Someone is calling for help, though Kyung-mi can't hear it. She steps into the alley and finds Seo-young bleeding and crying on the ground. Before Kyung-mi can react, Dushik appears with an axe and lunges at her. Seo-young shoves him off, giving Kyung-mi a chance to escape. She runs back to the street, sees her mom, and sprints in the opposite direction to keep her safe. She hides in the parking lot, weaving between cars, trying to get to a back door. The handle squeaks loudly, and Dushik hears it. Kyung-mi forces the door open just in time, slipping through the gap and leaving him trapped on the other side. She makes it to her car and calls her mom, telling her to wait by the alarm post. But when she hangs up, Dushik is in the back seat, holding a knife. He forces her to drive, but instead of heading out, she floors it toward a wall. She stops just before impact and uses the chaos to escape again. Another chase begins. Kyung-mi reaches her mom and hits the alarm button, which keeps Dushik at bay. While they wait for the police, Dushik goes back to his van, hides Seo-young's body, changes his clothes and hairstyle, and approaches the women looking like a regular businessman. Kyung-mi doesn't recognize him without the mask, so when he says he's looking for his sister, she believes him. The police arrive, but the alley is empty. The security cameras are turned off. Everyone is taken to the station. In the elevator, Do-shik eyes the weapons in his bag while glancing at the women. Kyung-mi's mother notices he doesn't look upset enough. To keep up his act, he pulls out a black phone and claims his sister just texted him, so the body they found wasn't hers. At the station, Kyung-mi gives her statement, but the cops can't do much without a body or a description. Do-shik tries to jump in, but a homeless man insults him. Do-shik whispers back, angering the hobo who attacks him. During the fight, Do-shik drops a white phone. The mother picks it up. The cops pull the hobo away and Do-shik takes his phone back. While reading Kyung-mi's statement to check her info, the mother signs to her that it's suspicious he has two phones. Do-shik sees them talking and demands to know what they're saying. Kyung-mi writes, "Nothing." Suspicious, Do-shik grabs his bag and considers his next move. Then Jon Tales shows up, trying to report his missing sister. The cop tells him to show her picture to the others. Kyung-mi recognizes Seo-young immediately and gives Jon Tales her statement. While the cop deals with the hobo, Do-shik threatens the mother and moves toward Kyung-mi with a knife. The mother makes a loud noise to alert the others. Jon Tales turns and stops the attack. The two men fight, and Do-shik admits to hurting Seo-young, which makes Jon Tales furious. But when the cops arrive, they see Jon Tales with the knife at Do-shik's throat and arrest Jon Tales instead. Do-shik walks free. Kyung-mi and her mother are taken home. Their apartment has motion sensor lights. Late that night, the lights warn them someone is at the door. It's just the mother's coworker picking up bags. The women leave and Kyung-mi is alone, but Do-shik has arrived. He breaks the outside sensor and sneaks in. The lights still catch his movements inside, so he sets off an alarm clock to fool Kyung-mi into thinking that's what triggered them. Once she's back in her room, he disables the rest of the sensors. She texts Jon Tales, who gave her his card. Do-shik grabs his axe, but Kyung-mi notices a toy moving without triggering the lights. She turns and dodges his attack. She barricades herself in another room and texts Jon Tales for help. Then she texts her mom to stay away. Do-shik starts texting her from her mom's phone, pretending to be her. Kyung-mi realizes the messages are too perfect. Her mom doesn't type that well. She stops moving the dresser just as Do-shik appears at the gap. He tries to grab her, but she locks the door. He starts breaking it down with his axe. With no other option, Kyung-mi jumps out the window. Do-shik grabs her hair, but she fights him off and falls safely onto a pile of trash. She runs. He chases. Jon Tales finds them and joins the pursuit. Do-shik corners Kyung-mi. He puts a knife to his own throat, threatening to kill himself so Jon Tales will never know where his sister is. Then he texts Jon Tales a fake address, Kyung-mi's house. Jon Tales apologizes to Kyung-mi and runs off. He finds nothing there, only the mother. Kyung-mi picks up a chair to defend herself, but Do-shik takes it and pins her down. He mocks Jon Tales for leaving her. She throws dirt in his face, pushes him off, and runs again. Seo-young, still alive, escapes the van and hides. Kyung-mi finds her. Seo-young is terrified, so Kyung-mi writes a message telling her to call her brother. She gives Seo-young the phone and takes the knife. Kyung-mi distracts Do-shik, leading him away so Seo-young can escape. She threatens to kill herself, taking away his satisfaction. Do-shik chases her through the streets. Seo-young calls her brother, who heads toward her location. Kyung-mi runs into a crowded downtown area, hoping the people will help. But because she can't speak, no one listens. Do-shik catches up. She pulls out the knife to defend herself, and the crowd forms a circle around them. A man tries to call the cops, but Do-shik lies, saying she's his disturbed sister who might hurt herself if scared. The cops arrive and believe him. They hand the knife back to Do-shik. Kyung-mi is helpless, crying, begging with the few sounds she can make. Do-shik drags her into an alley. He tells her she almost convinced him, but not enough. He's about to kill her when Jon Tales arrives and stops him. They fight. Jon Tak chokes Do-shik until he passes out, then goes to comfort Kyung-mi. But Do-shik was faking. He grabs trash and bottles and starts beating Jon Tak. Kyung-mi picks up the knife and stops Do-shik. He leaves the alley and heads for her mother. He finds her in the crowd and tries to lure her away. Kyung-mi runs at him with the knife. He laughs at her for failing to stab him, but that was the plan. She grabs the knife, stabs herself, and makes it look like he did it. The crowd turns against him. When the police arrive, they shoot him. He gets up again, but Seo-young tackles him, and this time he dies for good. Weeks later, Kyung-mi and her mother finally take that beach vacation. Seo-young and Jon Tak join them. They show off the sign language they've been learning, and all four of them take a picture together.